Hi, I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Ben.
And together we are 15 Degrees North.
Today we're going to show you the sights and sounds of... Naxos is a Greek island in the Cyclades, sitting halfway between Santorini and Mykonos.
It does not have an airport, so to access it you have to fly into either of the two islands and get a ferry across, which lasts about 2 hours.
While the other two islands are internationally known as high-end tourist destinations, Naxos and its sister island Paros, which sits just across a short channel, are where the Greeks go on their holidays.
Subsequently, if you're looking for a more authentic experience of what life on the Greek islands is like, Naxos is the place to come.
You arrive in Chora, which is the island's largest town and is also known as Naxos City.
A town has sat on this spot since antiquity, but the old town today dates from its time under the Venetian and the Ottoman empires.
While Naxos is one of the classic Greek islands, it wasn't actually absorbed into the Greek state until 1832.
There are many Greek myths that are associated with the island, but the most relevant to tourists is that of the kidnap of Ariadne by Dionysus.
This supposedly happened on the beach just on the edge of the town, which is where the island's most famous landmark still stands today, the Temple of Apollo.
The Portara, a freestanding gateway from the temple, is all that remains today of the structure, which was never actually finished.
However, the iconic gate is a striking image, particularly at sunset, when people flock to come and watch the sun slip beneath the waves through this stone frame.
Along with Oya in Santorini and Little Venice in Mykonos, the Portara in Naxos is one of the most iconic spots in all of the Greek islands.
Bit drafty. Beyond Chora, however, there is a lot to see and do.
As one of the larger Greek islands, its interior is quite mountainous, with many towns and villages dotted across its slopes.
It is definitely worth hiring a car to go and explore all the authentic settlements for yourself, where you'll find whitewashed houses, cute little restaurants, and a lot of local handicrafts to browse.
You can positively feel the history in these jagged hills, with people having lived here for around 200,000 years.
Naxos was the centre of the Cycladic culture, a civilization dating back to 3000 BCE, known for their seafaring, pottery, and statues.
Then, of course, it became part of the Hellenic Greek city-states, at one stage being the richest of all of them. But when the island tried to leave the Delian League in 469 BCE, Athens punished the island with heavy taxes, leading to its decline.
Subsequent millennia saw its civilization turn its sights inland, settling in the mountains rather than the coast.
I don't know what it is about walking in an old town that just makes me feel really sad. This is not what life looks like anymore. And I think I'm not the only person, seeing as how many people flock to come and see them in all these little cute European villages. I do wish life could be more like this nowadays.
Now, if there's one thing everyone knows about ancient Greek building, is that they like to build from marble.
White marble, in fact.
White marble, also known as Naxian marble.
Guess why it's called Naxian marble?
Well, because it's from Naxos.
Exactly. And while you can see the mountainsides that they literally tore apart to quarry it, you can also see plenty of examples of the stone in use across the island, including here at the Temple of Demeter.
was Demeter?
Demeter was the goddess of nature, cultivation.
And why would she have been important in this spot?
There's not much growing.
Yeah. Please, Demeter, make things grow. That's the way it works. I mean, irrigation would help also, not just faith in Demeter.
I just
Are you loving life? What more do you need, love?
and gyros.
Are you hungry?
We could not come to a Greek island without spending at least a bit of time chilling on its beaches.
The north side of the island is exposed to heavy winds and surf, with the beaches decidedly rocky.
But if you head to the south side, you get calm waters and expansive or golden sand. Bliss.
Another of the myths associated with Naxos is that Zeus himself was raised in a cave on Mount Zas.
The tallest mountain on the island, Zeus' childhood home is 1,003 meters tall precisely, and climbing it is one of the premier attractions on the island.
There are 2 routes up. One is easy, taking about 2 hours but doesn't swing by Zeus's cave. The other is harder, taking about 4 hours with much steeper slopes around the cave itself.
Well, we did the former because, well, it was summer and it was rather hot.
Little bit sweaty, little bit hot.
That's a bit.
Nearly there.
So, we didn't get to see Zeus's crib.
Shame.
But the views from the summit were amazing nonetheless.
So, where's Zeus? I thought he was meant to be here.
God knows.
Let down.
Afterwards, you can do worse than heading to this bar near the end of the hiking trail with sweeping views across the valley.
Naxos is the third of the Cyclades that we visited.
Mykonos is a party island, and while beautiful, is all about drinking the night away in a beautiful setting.
And that's great if that's your sort of thing and you're willing to pay through the nose to do it.
Santorini is a luxury island where its remarkable topography and Instagram vistas have led to it becoming one of the most over-touristed spots on the planet.
And while there's a reason for its popularity, there's very little left about it that you could honestly call authentic.
Naxos is completely different.
A calm, sleepy, but beautiful island with beaches, Hellenic ruins, and whitewashed old towns. This is where you should come if you want a Greek island without the flashiness of its neighbours.
So, while we definitely would not discourage anyone from visiting Mykonos or Santorini, we would absolutely encourage you to try Naxos too. You will not be disappointed.